I'm running because I have time to do the job, to do the research, to meet the people, and to listen to them, to attend events that need a representative present. I have wanted to do this for a very long time, but I was too busy. I was working, raising a family, looking after aging parents, and now all those responsibilities are behind me, and I have time to do this job. I've also been interested in politics for a very long time. You can ask any of those high school students that I taught social studies to for the past 26 years. I love Medicine Hat, and I love to be involved, and I can't wait for this next chapter in my life. I believe I bring a wealth of life experience and knowledge to this position. I have a Bachelor of Education majoring in Social Studies with a Political Science minor. I have studied in many other areas, in conflict resolution and mediation, ministry, and rehabilitation services. My knowledge and experience is very diverse, and it has helped me to become a very well-rounded thinker. I'm a lifelong learner and love a new and exciting challenge. I have been very active in the community, in schools, my children and grandchildren's sports and cultural activities, and in my church. I have been involved in boards at the local, diocesan, and provincial levels. I'm very familiar with the needs of the youth, of the young families, and the seniors here in Medicine Hat. Young families today are so busy and are looking for some respite from this busyness. Seniors have a great gift to share with others and need to be honored and allowed to use those skills. I believe a person needs to be part of the solution, and that's what a counselor is. You can't be part of the problem. I want to be part of that solution in a very positive, proactive manner. Some simple rules from conflict resolution are: ask what we need to be doing. Don't attack, blame, and find solutions. Ask, where do we need to be? In 4 years, I believe we need to create a positive, collaborative model on City Council that wants to encourage and promote initiatives to make Medicine Hat the hub of southeastern Alberta, the go-to place for residents and business. Depending on who you listen to, you'll have to discern for yourself what the biggest issue is facing Medicine Hat in this election. I believe it's economic development and job creation, although there are many others. We need to promote Medicine Hat with its wealth of natural resources, landscapes, and talent. And these promotions should cover many areas of economic, social, and cultural development. In the economic area, we need to find ways to attract business with incentive. Maybe that would be land, taxes, or utilities. But we also need to look after the businesses that are currently here and encourage them to continue and to grow. In the cultural area, we need to look at the land and the spaces available to us all around Medicine Hat and within the city limit to develop into a tourism industry, to encourage people to come here. And in the social areas, we need to look at the young people, we need to look at the young families, and we need to look at the seniors. And in this way, by developing the Viner Centre into an intergenerational centre, we could look after all three of those areas. Intergenerational means generations working together, where they learn to interact and develop interpersonal skills between those generations. Today's generations mostly only interact with themselves. And it has been my experience that when you can have generations interacting at different ages interacting with each other, there's nothing but benefit happens because of that. I had an idyllic childhood. I grew up in a little town just north of here called Empress. I was the fourth of 8 children. We were totally safe. I believe the term, "it takes a village to raise a child," came from this town. I grew up in a yard that was like a park. My dad Orville Studer built all the playground equipment you can imagine. We had a skating rink, a baseball diamond, swings, slides, monkey bars, and we had every kid in town in our yard playing from morning till night, ending with hide and go seek when the lights came on. In the winter, we were skating, curling, tobogganing, and I even delivered the Medicine Hat News on a snowmobile. I was so blessed, that whole sense of being so safe, loved, and nurtured by a whole village. This is a similar heritage to many residents of Medicine Hat today. But one of my favorite memories from that childhood is when Bobby Brody and we were both about 5 years old, went all the way downtown by ourselves, which was about 3 blocks, and we got some Lucky Elephant popcorn from his dad's general store. There was a ring in there, and it was the prize. So we decided that we should get engaged. We didn't even know what that meant, but a young couple had become engaged the weekend before. So we just thought that was the order of the day. So that was my fondest memory, was becoming engaged at 5 years of age.